new challenge about English. Welcome to the 4th 청송 Student English Pop Festival. 여러분 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 자, 오늘 행사 함께 해주신 우리 학생 여러분들 그리고 참가자 여러분께 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 저는 행사 진행을 맡은 아나운서 김경미라고 합니다. 반갑습니다. Okay, very nice of you. 에서도 영어를 쉽게 접하고 또 재미있게 공부하고 또 성적이 우수한 학생은 해외로 나가 공부해 볼 수 있는 기회를 제공해주는 이 다양한 경험으로 영어에 대한 자신감을 심어주고자 마련이 된 행사입니다. 지난해는 각 부문 최우수 우수사 4명이 12월 말경에 3박 5일 필리핀 세부섬에서 영어 연수를 다녀왔는데요. 올해도 마찬가지로 해외 연수의 기회가 주어집니다. 우리 학생들 오늘 부디 연습한 모든 것들을 다 보여줘서 좋은 성과 있으시길 바라겠습니다.
제4회 잉글리시 팝 페스티벌을 개최하게 된 것을 무한한 영광으로 생각하며 이 자리가 학생 여러분들의 즐거운 한마당 축제가 되었으면 합니다. 학생 여러분, 저는 산을 아주 좋아합니다. 조그마한 산을 걷는 것을 시작으로 한 발짝 한 발짝 나아가며 조금씩 꿈을 키우기 시작했었습니다. 국내에 있는 여러 산을 다녔고 끝내는 2010년 해외 원정 등반을 떠나게 되었으며 누구도 밟지 않았던 티벳의 처녀봉우리를 동료들과 알파인 등반으로 세계 초등을 그리고 저희들이 걸었던 길을 코리안 루트라 명명하였습니다. 여러분들이 가야 하는 곳에 아무 발자국도 없고 길도 없다면 어찌하시겠습니까? 여러분 당황하지 마십시오. 여러분들이 가시는 길이 훗날 길이 될 것입니다. 꿈과 희망을 포기하지 말고 끝까지 나아가시기 바랍니다. 아무쪼록 오늘을 계기로 더욱더 큰 꿈을 간직하시길 바라며 참석하신 학생 여러분 모두 좋은 결과가 있기를 기대하며 저는 이만 물러가겠습니다. 감사합니다.
제4회 청송군 학생 잉글리시 팝 페스티벌 개최를 진심으로 축하드립니다. 21세기는 지식정보화 사회이며 국경이 없는 무한 경쟁의 시대입니다. 우리나라처럼 물적 자원이 부족한 국가는 다른 선진국과 경쟁에서 이기고 번영을 누리기 위해서는 창의적인 인재자원의 확보가 시급합니다. 글로벌 청송 인재 육성의 일환으로 개최하는 오늘의 이 행사는 우리 청송의 학생들에게 영어에 대한 두려움에서 벗어나 흥미롭고 재밌고 즐겁게 공부할 수 있는 계기가 될 것이라고 믿습니다. 또한 우수 입상자에게는 해외 연수의 기회까지 제공되는 것으로 알고 있습니다. 오늘 이 행사가 즐겁고 유익한 시간이 되기를 바라며 여러분의 꿈을 실현하는 계기가 되기를 진심으로 기대합니다. 끝으로 여러 가지 바쁜 업무 속에서도 학생들을 헌신적으로 지도해 주신 선생님께 감사를 드립니다. 지도한 선생님께 박수 한번 쳐주세요. 또한 오늘 이 행사 추진을 맡으신 진보청년연합회 배창수 회장님과 관계자 여러분께도 큰 박수 부탁드립니다.
지금 시대가 다 글로벌 시대잖아요. 근데 요즘은 영어를 모르면 세상을 살아갈 수가 없습니다. 요즘 온 천지가 영어밖에 없습니다. 강판도 영어, 모두 요즘 이제 이름 던지는 다 영어로 바뀌는 그런 시대가 왔습니다. 오늘 조금 전에 우리 학생 하는 거 보니까 영어 실력 저보다는 훨씬 낫습니다. 저도 한때는 영어 공부를 좀 열심히 좀 해보려고 했는데 이게 참 그 시절을 그때는 참 어려웠습니다. 요즘은 이 교육 시스템이 워낙 좋아서 여러 가지 이런 페스티벌도 가지고 또 해외 연수도 또 좋은 기회를 만들어주고 이래 합니다. 조금 전에 우리 그 사회자 선생님도 보니까 영어를 참 잘하시네요. 실력이 저 거의 비슷합니다. 우리 그 배창수 회장님 참 너무 고맙고 감사합니다. 우리 청송군의 교육의 100년 되기를 위해서 미래를 위해서 오늘 이런 장을 페스티벌 많이 해야 됩니다. 막연하게 떠들고 먹고 노는 거 말고 우리 정말 어린 학생들이 좀 더 배움의 기회를 열어주고 또 열심히 할 수 있는 좋은 기회를 우리 어른들이 제공을 해야 됩니다. 오늘 참 우리 배 회장님 참 잘 하시고 앞으로도 좀 잘 좀 해주십시오. 또 군이 또 필요한 일이 있다면 적극적으로 군수가 좀 도움을 드리도록 하겠습니다. 고맙습니다. 오늘 또 우리 또 심사를 해주시는 우리 경북일고 이홍한 교감 선생님을 비롯해서 우리 심사위원 선생님들 좀 우리 학생들이 꿈과 희망을 줄 수 있도록 잘 좀 지도 교육해 주시고 우리 학부모님들 영어 공부 시킨다고 참 고생 많이 하십니다. 정말 우리 어린 아이들이 세계를 크게 볼 수 있는 눈을 뜨게 해 주십시오. 그리고 청송군의 바로 여러분들이 청송군의 미래이고 여러분의 청송군의 희망이자 꿈입니다. 오늘 잉글리시 페스티벌 오늘 멋지고 아름다운 그런 시간이 되시고 우리 학생 여러분 영어 공부 열심히 잘 하시길 바라겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
여러분들이 많이 준비하셨고 또 오늘까지 온 것 그 자체만으로도 큰 의미가 있고 여러분들에게 이 기회가 여러분들 앞으로 사회생활 하는데 어떤 계기가 될 거라 그렇게 생각합니다. 결과에 너무 연연하지 말고 준비한 내용들을 충분히 차분하게 잘 발표하는 그런 시간이 되었으면 좋겠습니다. 보통 영어 공부를 시작하다 보면은 처음 시작할 때와 끝날 때쯤 되면은 그 말이 자꾸 빨라지는데 차분하게 빨리 한다고 좋은 것은 아니거든요. 그래서 천천히 또렷하게 의사 전달하는 내용이 중요할 것 같습니다. 세부적으로 전체 100점 중에서 원고 내용이 30점입니다. 그 다음에 발표력에 있어서 50점인데 발표력 중에 암기가 되어 있는지 그 다음에 발음 그리고 태도, 이 태도는 자신감 있는 그런 태도를 보여주면 되겠죠. 그래서 50점 그리고 사회자 인터뷰 10점 그렇게 해서 90점이 되고 퀴즈가 10점 전체 100점이 되겠습니다. 예, 오늘 준비한 거 10분 발휘하는 그런 장이 되었으면 좋겠습니다. 예, 고맙습니다.
In the movie Zootopia, in Zootopia, main character Judy. Judy makes her dream come true with family, although she got many pain and hardship. I think my family is like Zootopia too. Comparing to animal, my mom and dad are like the cows. They work very hard for our family. And my younger brother is like the lovely pig. He is very cute and loves food. And my youngest brother is like the sloth. He is very rich and always easygoing. And I am like the jury because I am the main character in my family. Like in Zootopia, my family had hardship too. When we experienced hardship, my mom always said, "Family gives me power to overcome it." So whenever I feel sadness, I remember what she said, and that gives me power too. I have only one wish. I always for my family to be happy. If there is pain or sadness in my family, we help each other. If there are joy and happiness, we share it and celebrate together. This way our sadness is shared and happiness is multiplied. Everyone looking for happiness, but I think happiness is near. It is with family. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
members do you have in your family?
5.
5. Great. Thank you. 네.
Hello, my name is Hong Hae-won. I am a Topeng Elementary School 50th grade student. This time I want to introduce my family. In my family, there are 4 members: father, mother, my older sister, and me. My father is Superman because he always hurts us for nothing. He works hard for family and he tries hard to have many times with us. Sometimes he cooks and kimchi stew. And his kimchi stew is the best kimchi stew in my life. My mother has many roles. She is chef, friend, counselor, and teacher. The food she makes is so good to me. I want to eat her food when I sick and I suffer from homesickness. My mother is so friendly. Thank you for her kindness. We can talk a lot. Usually I consult with my mother. Then she listens carefully, asks my feelings, respects me, and gives the right advice. But when I do wrong, she teaches me to do right things. And she laughs a lot. Her smile makes me happy. My older sister is my best friend. We are 3 years different. Sometimes we fight for no reason at all. But even we say words take her deeply, she is still my best friend. Because I know she has many good parts that I have to learn. For example, she gives me the toy and plays with me. She is make delicious food for me when parents are not home. Last, I am a youngest child in my family. I play tricks a lot. I make the worry to my family. But my family always love me. And I always love my family. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Hwan. Great jobs. So what's your favorite sport? Which sport do you like most? Sport? Favorite sport? Like baseball, football? Catchball. Okay, thank you.
Hello, let me introduce myself first. My name is Kim Moo-gu from Bunan Elementary School. I'm in the 4th grade and I have a very big family. There are 8 members in my family. My grandparents, mother, father, and 3 brothers. When I was young, my father wanted to be a farmer. So my family moved to Cheongsong after I came to Cheongsong. My 3 brothers were born. Chang-gu was born in 2010. Chang-gu was born in 2012. Min-gu was born in this year. My family has become bigger and bigger since I have lived in Cheongsong. Sometimes it's noisy and annoying living in such a large family. But I love them so much and couldn't live without them. One day my mother told me a story. When I was 5 years old, I told my mother I want to have 3 brothers. My mother was surprised and asked me, "Who do you want, a brother or sister?" I told her I want brothers. I wish came true and I have 3 brothers now. Shh, this is a secret. If I have one more baby in my belly, I wish it would be a boy. My brothers and I are the only children in our town. It would be a silent place without my family. Thanks to my grandparents and parents, I live in the beautiful town of Cheongsong. When I become a man, I will continue to live here because I love Cheongsong. My family will stay here too. I want to have a big family like we are now. And I want to help make this town grow. I love my family and I love my friends at Bunal Elementary School. With my family and friends, I can be happy. Thank you for listening to my speech. Thank you.
Thank you. So, what's your favorite singer? Do you like music, singing? Do you have a favorite singer? Best singer? Like 가수 singer? Do you know this singer in Korea? No, you don't like singers. Okay, thank you very much. 네, 김무박 학생이었습니다.
Everyone, it's nice to meet you. My name is Ante Song. I'd like to talk about my cousin. But before that, I'm about to introduce my family. There are 3 people in my family: my dad, my mom, and me. We like watching movies together during the weekend. And also, when you have time, we often go to Jiang Mountain or Yeongdeok Beach. My family also likes to spend time with relatives who live in different places. When we meet, we eat some delicious food, talk and travel together. I like to play with my cousin and my younger cousins. Among them, I especially like my younger cousin. His name is Ante Ho and he's 8 years old. He's such a scam and neither do I. We like each other a lot because we have lots of happy memories and we have a lot of similarities. Our last name is both An and we like spinning the top and we love dancing. And sometimes we go to block room when we have time. We also like to go to the sea and swim every summer. We are very close but live so far. I live in Cheongsong, but he lives in Pohang. So it's not easy to meet each other, but there is something good about it. Whenever we meet, we can play without limit. We have closed since we were very young at that time. We lived close, so we used to meet at the playground. There's a handle, which could be turned like the steering wheel of an old boat. So we play sailing by turning it. We are used to playing this role playing because we've been playing a lot of these games since we are young. These days, we play zombie killer, wearing weapons and costumes and shooting zombies. I wear a camping hat and use a portable vacuum cleaner as machine gun. Taeho wears a brown cap hat and use a portable vacuum cleaner hose as a weapon. We are having fun shooting zombies and avoiding zombies. I enjoy spending time with my cousin. Sometimes when I feel lonely, I can get my stress out after having fun with my cousin. Spending time with my family is always precious to me. I hope you spend the precious time with your family too. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Hello everyone. I am Seung-hyun Jo in the 5th grade at Hwamok Elementary. My mom, my dad, my older brother and my older sister. I am really happy to have my family. So I will tell you why I am happy. First, my family take care of me. My mother and father are always caring for me. They worry and cheer for me when I am happy or sad. This always helps me and makes me feel the importance of my family. I want to be parents like my mother and father. My brother and sister play with me and teach me about things I don't know. When they teach me or play with me, I don't feel bored and have lots of fun. These things give me good energy. Second, I like to do various activities with my family. On weekdays, my brother and my sister go to school and my parents work.
so I often can play with my family on weekdays. However, even on busy weekdays, we watch TV and talk together and sometimes play games like board games. On weekends, we go downtown, watch movies and travel. These activities give me precious memories and make me feel happy. I will always feel appreciation towards my family and I look forward to being a happy family in the future. Thank you for listening to my story.
Hello everyone, my name is Hwang Jimin. I live in Jinbo and I am in the 4th grade of Jinbo Elementary School. Thank you 진보청년회 for giving me a chance to have a speech. Today I'd like to talk about my family picnic in October. First of all, I will introduce my family briefly. There are 4 people in my family. My dad, my mom, my younger sister and me. My dad is very kind and my mom is very nagging, but she always worries about us. Also, my predecessor, I hate my sister when she is with me, but I miss her whenever she's gone. It's a wonderful family that everyone does their best in their role. A month ago, my family went on a picnic to Jeong Mountain. As we all know, Jeong Mountain is the most famous place in Korea for beautiful autumn colors. Like Faye, mountains were crowded with people from all over the country. I was very proud of the fact that Jeong Mountain is located in our town. On the other hand, I was annoyed by the traffic, but thanks to that, I was able to talk to my family a lot. Finally, we arrived at the entrance of the mountain and took a picture with the background of it. Then we started walking slowly, holding each other's hand. It was a big cold, but the warmth we felt through each other's hands. It made our feet even lighter. Beautiful, colorful fall leaves unfolded before us. It was such an overwhelming view. After a long walk, we were hungry. We sat down in a long chair and took out our lunch box that my mom prepared in the early morning. I enjoyed the meal. They were all delicious. After lunch, we continued hiking. My younger sister looked tired, so we only went to the first waterfall. It was a hard day, but happy to see the gorgeous scenery of the moment. Actually, I've been stressed a lot lately. I know that this picnic was a time my family prepared for me. I would like to express my gratitude to my family. Mom, Dad, sister, thank you, and I really love you. Many people can't spend much time with their family due to their busy days. So, why don't you take a time to go on a picnic with them to a nearby place? Why don't you say I love you to your family right now? Thank you for listening.
Questions? What is your hobby? What are you doing in your free time? Reading a book or singing and dancing? What's your
Reading a
hobby?
book. I am reading a book.
You read a book. You like to read a book. Okay, thank you. 여러분 다시 한 번
Hello everyone, my name is Nam Se-byuk and I'm 3rd grade in Jinbo Elementary School. I want to tell you about my family's plan. My family is planning to go to Pakistan, but it's not for a trip. We have to live there for 6 years because my father had to work in Pakistan Adventist Seminary as a professor. So we are moving this year. At first, I didn't really want to go there. Why? Because I like Jinbo and I love my friends here. And I don't want to be separated from them. You know, when my father told me about going to Pakistan, I cried like a river. Pakistan is a very dangerous place. Once, my father asked the Pakistan seminary president this: what things I have to prepare? The president said, "Pangtambo." Oh my God! I told my father and mother, why do we have to go there? They said, because there are many people who need our help in Pakistan. I don't like going to Pakistan, but I want to help them. So I decided to go there with my family. I am very proud of my family. However, I will never forget the memories I have in Jinbo. My school, my teachers, and my friends, everything, including this moment. I promise I'll be back someday, so please don't forget me. I was so sad, but I'm okay now because you are listening to my story. It comforted me. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Do you like singing or do you like dancing?
Yes.
Which do you like? Singing or dancing? Singing, great.
From now on, I will introduce my family. My family is mom, dad, me and my dog. My mom is a cook. She manages restaurant in which she makes delicious food and sells it to diners. My mother is neat and keeps the restaurant clean. My dad is a cook too. He works with my mom. He has white mind and white body. He always gives me a big smile and does all my requests. I am 5th grade Cheongsong Elementary School and I love playing games. And my dream is to be a YouTube creator. I was interested about games on YouTube before. I want to make a video like that in the future. My small cute puppy is last member of my family. It's named Haru. It's white Maltese. When I was 11 years old, Haru became my family. On weekends, I take a walk, take a bath, have fun with my puppy. The secret of our family's small happiness to get together in the evening and talk about what happened today. These things are everyone. Why don't you take the time to talk with your family when you go home today? You may find hidden love. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Yucha. How old is Haru?
2 years old.
2 years old. Okay, good job. Who is the president of Korea? Who is the president of Korea? 둘, 셋, 보여주세요. 위원 여러분께서 잘 판단을 해주시면 되겠습니다. 누군지는 다. Here's some question number 2. 자, 한국어로 쓰셔도 되고 숫자로 쓰셔도 됩니다. So, how many seasons do we have in Korea? How many seasons do we have in Korea? 둘, 셋, 보여주세요. 자, 학생들이 잘 맞춰주셨어요. Colors are there in a rainbow. How many colors are there in a rainbow? 하나, 둘, 셋, 보여주세요. 와, 퀴즈까지 다 끝났습니다. 여러분 다시 한번 박수 부탁드립니다. 아, 너무 잘했어요.
Our school was built in 1963 and has long tradition and history. In my school, you can see students live under 3 lessons. These are firm beliefs, great hopes, sacrificial service. In contrast to the other school, there are soccer and baseball teams in our school. The former was founded in 2013 and has won lots of awards. Though the latter was made recently, the team showed us great teamwork. Above all things, one thing that I'm proud most and tell you is after-school club. In my school, there are creative after-school clubs.
such as brass band, Nanta Club, software club, drum club. Especially Nanta Club brass band, which I involve, have the best team with a lot of instrumental accompaniment experiences and award-winning career. Our students can also learn how to control drum, and with a great enthusiasm, they have achieved excellent results. Another popular club is software club. And there we can make a variety of things with 3D printer. As you see, this is model of our school made with 3D printer. Using hand saw, we can play robot soccer. One of the special experience that I've been through was when I visited Andong Animal Shelter as a member of one student, one serve club. Honestly, I didn't realize there are a lot of stray dogs until this there. Thanks to our school club, I came to appreciate all kinds of living things. This is end of our school. Our school. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Which girl group do you like most?
I like twice.
Twice, okay.
My school is a private school built in 1960s, which is a big school within Cheongsong. First of all, I'd like to introduce students and teachers in my school who are always enthusiastic. Teachers and students communicate well and often with each other. In my school, I can easily find teachers who do their best for students and make class lively and present communication with the students. There is also even a time through communication with the principal to find a way to cover the existing problems that students have. In my school, there are also clubs such as a band club, a Nanta club, a software club, a drum club, a soccer club, and a baseball club. The Nanta club members practice just once a week, but with hard work, they are now a great team that can do excellent performances. The software club is for after-school activities that students learn how to cooperate making models or logos through a 3D printer and computer programming. The soccer club and baseball club are for the students who prepare for their future ahead of other students. And I think that their effort are something that other students should learn. Oh, there are also many events. There are also many events for tired students from studying.
아쉽게도 시간이 종료가 되었습니다. Time's up, unfortunately. So, what is your plan in the winter vacation? What do you like to do in the winter season?
I visit my grandparents' house.
Okay, you visit your grandparents' house. 네.
Hello everyone, my name is Yeji Kim, and I'd like to introduce my school. It is a public school which is located in Cheongsong.
The first school was published on 10th of June in the year 1953, and the name was changed into Jinbo Middle School in March 2005. Some lessons that our school thinks important are honesty, diligence, and cooperation. In addition, our school tree, which is Zelkova, represents the braveness and friendliness, while Forsythia is our school flower, which symbolizes hope, expectation, and achievement. There are various advantages of studying in our school. First of all, the school is near with the mountains. As a result, students can concentrate very well when they study at school. Second is that all teachers are passionate and also good at teaching. For example, they try to explain difficult things easily to students who don't understand. Some people, however, believe that the disadvantage of our school is the number of students since it is lesser compared to other schools. Although there are only 61 students in our school, it has several educational programs. Based on the lessons in school, we have activity for prevention of school violence and campaign for not to smoke. Moreover, students sometimes do voluntary work for senior citizens in our town, such as performance with musical instruments. And then there are badminton and table tennis competition every year, so that all students can participate and release their stress through sports festival. The most interesting festival in here is Bibong Festival, which is held annually in winter. This school festival is prepared by students, and it includes some mini games, talent shows, several booths with special events, and singing contest. For the mini games, people who are not only students but also teachers and parents can join, so everyone can enjoy it. To illustrate the events, students prepare some food, face painting, and ghost house. Furthermore, the members of dance and band club prepare their performance. Everyone really enjoyed the festival. Therefore, I am really proud of that I am studying in this middle school. Thank you for lending me your ears.
Okay, Yeji, which TV program you are enjoying these days? I like Running Man. You like Running Man? Okay, thank you.
Today, I'm very delighted to have a chance to introduce my school to you. I have many things to say, but I will introduce you just 5 things about my school. First, when I talk about my school, people usually ask me, what about your friends? Are they kind, funny, or mean? So let me tell you about my classmates. I was a new kid in Jinbo Middle School. I was afraid I might get bullied or couldn't fit in. In the first day of school, I felt very nervous, but later I got used to it. They were really kind to me, tried to talk to me like, how are you doing? And are you okay? Do you need anything else? I was very happy to be in Jinbo Middle School, and you can see that Jinbo Middle School students are open-minded to new things. Secondly, it's about my teachers. You need good teachers to go to school, otherwise people will not attend school because of bad teachers. I felt the same way as what my classmates did to me from teachers. The teachers came to me and asked, how was your first day of school? They were also trying to keep me up with my classmates and checking on me for a few days. You can see that Jinbo Middle School has caring teachers. Thirdly, it's about lunches. After studying hard for 4 hours, you need food to eat to give you energy to study again. Think about studying hard. However, if the food didn't taste delicious, we could have some complaints, and it might be a reason for not going to school. But in Jinbo Middle School, you don't have to worry about. They gives us very delicious food to eat, and it gives us to study harder for a few more hours. Fourthly, I would like to talk about school safety. If school safeties aren't good enough, we might feel worried to go to school. For example, when we are going to school and suddenly having a car accident, boom! But in Jinbo Middle School, you don't have to worry about it. Jinbo Middle School has great security guards. They help us not to get hurt from many accidents. Lastly, do you have after-school lessons? Jinbo Middle School has. In Jinbo Middle School, there are teachers who let us develop our creativity and tenacity for our hobbies and acts. Don't you want to come to Jinbo Middle School? This is happening right now in Jinbo Middle School. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you. What's your favorite food and can you actually make it? Do you know the recipe?
Yeah, I like chicken porridge with spaghetti.
Wow, so you can make it.
Oh, no, I can make the chicken porridge.
Okay,
Yeah.
good answer. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Yunho Park. I go to Hyunso Middle School in Hyunso면, Cheongseong-gun. I'll do my best for my speech. Would you like to listen to me? There are some cities near Hyunso면, so some of my friends moved to the city to study harder. Hyunso High School was almost closed a few years ago. It became a topic among people. In 2016, Hyunso High School and Ando High School became one. My middle school is not an integrated school. As high school was integrated, some of the benefits were given to middle school too. I think that there are so many benefits compared to other nearby middle school. First of all, I am glad that I have many seniors. It is good that my school is quiet and small school, but it gets crowded every break time. When I was in elementary school, I always had a quiet school because there were a few students. It is good that many seniors are nice to me and take care of younger students. In addition to this, you can have many cultural experiences that are hard to find in the countryside. Many students in other schools envy us as our students participate in various events such as watching baseball games and cheering in a big city, watching musicals, and so on. Every Wednesday at night, I join an oil painting class. I paint with my friends and seniors. I love our school. Every spring, cherry blossoms and magnolia make the campus beautiful, and every fall, mountain around my school make it even more beautiful. Many programs make the student excited. On sports day, you can see some of our parents too. I can't forget the taste of samgyeopsal on Samgyeopsal day, where my parents and teachers cook over the top of the pot. I want you to make the wonderful memory when you come to see our school on Samgyeopsal day next year. What the students love most that is my school lunch is very good. Actually, I'm worried that I gain a bit of weight, but I can't help it. Someday I will lose my weight and grow taller, right? Since I'm a freshman, I have never joined various competitions, but many seniors are joining various contests to grace our school. I believe that our school will become more and more famous as time goes on. I also want to do my best so that the name of Hyunso Middle School can be remembered by you here, and to honor the name with proud dessert. I hope you would visit my school someday when you come to Hyunso면. Thank you for listening.
Which sports do you like most?
I love most sports, soccer.
Soccer. Do you like soccer most?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Pyun Ji-young. I go to Andong Middle School and I'm in the 3rd grade. My school is a small school where there are only 20 students in the entire school. We all know each other well and get along. Teachers and students have a good relationship too. And thanks to the small size, teachers pay special attention to each and every one of us and help us to develop our dreams. My school offers diverse programs ranging from the clubs to extracurricular activities. Many students enjoy their hobbies in a dance club, band, ecology club, and golf club. As for extracurricular activities, students take art courses and tennis lessons. Badminton lessons are also provided as part of school sports club's activities. Since childhood, I have had a strong interest in sports, which led me to enjoy playing various sports such as running, baseball, soccer, and badminton. As I entered middle school, I came to think that I wanted to teach sports, which I like a lot, to students. My dream is to become a PE teacher. Out of all the sports I enjoy, my favorite sport is badminton. My school has a badminton club and gym, so I can play badminton at school. One day, my PE teacher recommended me to participate in a badminton competition, and I decided to join. The competition was a team event, so 5 people, including me, participated. In the process, I was able to imagine what I would be doing when my dream came true, and I felt a great sense of achievement. Though we are ranked in the lowest place, it was a good experience where I could step closer toward my dream. A dream is not a reality, but it can become a reality if you work hard. In a few months, I will graduate and enter high school, taking a new path toward my dream. But I believe that memories and efforts I put at this school will lay the foundation for my life. I am very proud that I go to Andong Middle School and my dreams grew. I am truly grateful for my school, where I can develop my dreams, teachers who give kind instruction, friends who I have a special relationship with. Thank you for your kind attention.
Which country do you like to travel?
I want to go Spain.
You want to go to Spain? Can you ask you about why?
I like soccer and my favorite soccer team is in Spain.
Okay, great. Hope to you go there soon.
Everyone, I am Kim So-jung. I am a first grade of Cheongsong Girls Middle School. My school is like a family to me, and I am very happy to introduce them to you. My school is very beautiful. In summer, we can see a clear sky while listening to a forest full of pleasing cicada song. And in autumn, we see colorful trees dancing under the lake-like sky. The tree behind the cafeteria is a walkway, suitable to come the first milk after a delicious lunch. Like any school, my school has various events such as birthdays and festivals. But I would like to tell you about the Cheonggyeong Music Festival. The Cheonggyeong Music Festival is a festival in which students in the same class decide and practice songs without the help of teachers to perform in front of the school. We trust and help each other and make wonderful music festivals together. As a freshman, we were immature because this year's music festival was our first. But we prepared hard and enjoyed ourselves. Now, I wanted to tell my story in my school cafeteria. I love 된장국. When 된장국 is served for lunch, the cooks give me a light serving because they know that I like 된장국. My school has fewer students than other schools, so it's easy to remember each other and have close relationships. My friends, seniors, and teachers are careful, understand, and share warm affections with each other. Please visit us if you ever pass by our warm and beautiful school. Thank you for listening.
Okay, so again, what's the name of your class teacher?
Yeah.
What's the name of your class teacher? Class teacher.
My homeroom teacher's name is
현보경 teacher. 현보경. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Seohyun from Cheongsong Middle School. Today I want to talk about my school life. I moved to Cheongsong from Seoul last year, and I find this new school is quite different from many other schools in the city. Of course, there are good and bad things together, but this time I want to talk about good things. First, in Cheongsong, my school members, friends, teachers, and staffs are like family members. Because they've grown up together and have lived this place for a long time. They know one another very well and have a very friendly relationship. So I was able to get along with them so easily. There were no bullies, no fights. I'm so very satisfied with my peaceful school life in Cheongsong. Second, there is a very good relation between teachers and students alike the schools in the city. Because the number of students is less than that of the teachers, teachers can take care of each student, and students have more opportunities to talk to their teachers. So the education here is better than that of the city. I also like this kind of intimate education very much. Third, we get less stress from studying. Many people say that it is hard for us studying in the country to enter good schools. But in my opinion, that's not true. Though we study less than the students in the city, the various other activities in this beautiful country schools such as swimming, camping, activities and so on. These activities can help us release our stress and become stronger both mentally and physically. This is more important study than the study in the class. Before moving to this country, I fear and worry. But now, I am very content with my life in the countryside, having beautiful scenery, clean air, and kind people. I am very proud of my county Cheongsong and my Cheongsong Middle School. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you. So what are you doing in your free time? What's your hobby?
I read books my free time.
Pardon again?
I read books my free time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your answer.
Hi everyone, I'm Min Kyung-ba from Hyundong Middle School. I'm going to tell you about my school. I like my school. It is one of the smallest middle schools in Cheongsong. We have only 30 students and we love each other like a big family. My teachers are very nice and they teach us sincerely. First, I believe my school has wonderful natural scenery, thanks to the many mountains, colorful flowers, and trees. We can enjoy school life with fresh air every day. Secondly, my school provides many activities that we can try new things together. For example, all of students went camping last summer. During the camping trip, we learned about friendship and how to build it up. It's a special memory for us this year. My school has lots of sports events such as badminton, table tennis, shot put, and riding horses. My friends and I always do our best with cheers. We can create team spirit by playing them. Well, finally, I'd like to tell you about my school music band. It's a small music club, but its name is Big Band. Many of us are willing to play the music as a band member. Often, we are invited to the local festival and we love it. I think Big Band is involved in doing volunteer work because we can help make the people happy in our society. So I feel really proud of my school. It's the best school of the world. Thank you for listening.
Which subject do you like most in the school? Which subject? Which textbook?
Math?
Mathematics.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. 1번부터 나갈게요. The question number 1 is, what is the name of the national flower of Korea? What is the name of the national flower of Korea? 마지막 학생 하나, 둘, 셋 올려주세요. 어디 보자. 다 맞았나요?
축하드립니다. 여러분 박수 부탁드릴게요. Okay, what temperature does water boil at? What temperature does water boil at? 둘, 셋. 자, 올려주세요. 답을 다 올려주세요. 안 쓰셔도 상관없습니다. 자, 정답은 100도였죠. 100이라고. 세 번째 문제는 영어로 써주셔야 됩니다. 왜냐면 영어 답이 굉장히 쉽거든요. 그래서 영어로 써주시면 되겠어요. Okay, so number 3. What kind of doctor look after your teeth? What kind of doctor look after your teeth? 정답은 dentist였습니다. 자, 들어주세요. 계속 들어주세요. 영어로 써주셔야 되기 때문에 영어로 안 쓰신 분은 정답이 아닙니다. 자, 정답은 dentist였어요.
And gentlemen, you guys are so lucky to listen to my speech. Today, I'd like to talk about the internet addiction of teenagers. Recently, teenagers' internet addiction has been a social issue. First of all, the internet addiction is a disease that causes behavior and psychological problems in everyday life due to uncontrolled or excessive use of the internet. According to from data National Statistical Office, the rate of teenagers who use the internet for more than 3 hours a day increased tremendously by more than 6% in 3 years. It was 1.3% in 2012, 4.9% in 2013, and it reached 7.4% in 2014. When teenagers become addicted to the internet, it is impossible for them to live a daily life, breaking even the body's rhythm. There are some considerable ways to prevent such dangerous internet addiction. Firstly, individuals should be aware of their addiction and look for alternative activities such as exercising and reading. Secondly, the families have to set rules for internet use within the home. Also, increasing the time for dialogue among family members can be helpful. Thirdly, the government should conduct a special program to prevent internet addiction. The age of internet use has become younger and younger these days. Given this, the government should be more active in preventing internet addiction from elementary school. The internet is a media with many advantages if used correctly. As the saying goes, too much is as bad as too little. Excessive internet usage is harmful. Therefore, like I suggested, if individuals, families, and the government work together, teenagers' internet addiction can be prevented. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Okay, so can you introduce a little bit about your idol type? Idol man? Idol type? Idol type?
My ideal type is tall,
Okay.
and high nose.
Okay, high nose.
Thick mouth, thick lips.
Okay, very specific. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about computer game addiction today. Playing computer games is one of the most pastimes in Korea. However, did you know that computer games could kill people? How dangerous do you think computer games are? Actually, there are many cases where people lost their lives because of computer games. A few years ago, a married couple in the USA was very into virtual reality, played computer games, and they neglected their kid without any food, eventually starving her to death. In Korea, a middle school student heard his mother nagging about playing computer games too much. He went extremely angry at her, so he murdered his mother and killed himself. Do you think these examples are too extreme? You may be right. However, we could be one of the victims if we are addicted to computer games. Do you put up your homework or other responsibilities because of computer games? Do you feel sleepy at school because you didn't have enough sleep? All this could be the symptoms of computer game addiction, and they could lead to more dangerous situations. Then, what should we do? Most of all, it is very important to keep balance of computer games in everyday life. Actually, I've experienced computer game addiction myself. I couldn't have enough sleep at night and wasn't able to focus on my work at school. So one day, I just thought, why not cut down some game time? From that day, I used some tips to balance game time and work time. They are very simple and work very well. First of all, I finish my work before I play computer games. In this way, I don't get frustrated because I don't have enough time to do my work after playing computer games. Second of all, I never stay up all night playing computer games. If I don't get enough sleep at night, I can't focus on my work at school and just fall asleep during classes. Finally, this is the tip that worked best for me. When I play computer games, I just check the time and take a break for about 20 to 30 minutes. The harmful influence of computer gaming is so big that WHO categorized computer game addiction as a kind of mental disorder. It could be very hard to totally stop playing computer games. However, the most important thing is if you want to play the computer games, we should able to have the control over them rather than being slaves to them.
네, 시간이 아쉽게도 좀. Do you like 청성군, right? So do you like
Yes,
청성군? Why? What's the reason?
apple is delicious. Because apple is delicious.
Because apple is delicious. Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is So-hyun Yao and I go to Cheongsong High School. How do I look today? I'm really thrilled and excited to be here with you to talk about an important topic face to face. I'm healthy, active, and energetic. I like meeting people, talking with them, and enjoy what I do at school and home. Do you think that isn't special? Of course it should be. However, it's becoming more and more difficult for teenagers all over the world. It's because of computers and smartphones. When we look around, there are so many people who have lost themselves in their smartphone and computers. What are they doing with their lives? If they turn off their devices, what can they find in their lives? Our life is not in the computer set, but in the real world. Today, I want to talk about how we can spend our lives more meaningfully and productively in the real world, rather than controlled by the cyber world. When did you start to use a computer? I've been using computers and the internet since I was a very little boy, like 5 years old. My parents had to work during the day, so I stayed at home alone and played on the computer as a toy. Naturally, I spent much time on it, doing some computer games and surfing on the internet. I had fun, but wasn't able to do any meaningful things. However, when I was a second year at middle school, I was interested in playing sports with my friends and didn't want to spend my time on the computer. Every day after school, I played basketball with my friends, had a lot of fun, and had a great time with them. Naturally, I became healthier and taller, as you can see. And I was also able to be more active and creative by learning some tactics and strategies while I played basketball games. Now I have many friends, play sports with them, and share many ideas about our dreams and future. As I don't spend much time on computer, I can read more books, talk more with my family, and work more in my parents' apple orchard. When I just watch the computer screen, I just waste my time meaninglessly, but now I can have more meaningful and productive time. I have more time to study, exercise at the gym, and be around my friends and family. Are you living in a cyber world or the real world? Are you lost in the cyber world or living your life in the real world? We all have a bright future in front of us. We are so young and cool people to check out our lives on small screens. Move, work, talk, and have a dream. Get out of the computer world and live your life in the real world. Thank you for listening.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm just wondering, what's your final goal? I mean, your job in the future?
My final goal is I want to do a social farming with my parents.
Okay.
So I'm studying many things.
Okay, very promising. Thank you for your answer.
Hello everyone, my name is Shin Jang, and I'm in the second year at Cheongsong Girls High School. I'm going to talk about smartphones that have become an obsessive necessity for us today. I have a question for you. How often do you use your cell phone during the day? According to the survey, about 30% of Korean teenagers belong to the overdependence risk group, and even teenagers in high-risk group are almost 4%. Smartphone addiction can cause deep emotional and physical problems. A high percentage of over-dependent smartphone users could create terrible social issues. I would like to introduce some ways to get rid of and prevent smartphone addiction. First, set a time limit to your smartphone use. Applications such as how much do you use can track your usage time and auto-lock your phone after a set limit. You can also see your own usage habits by looking at the recorded usage times. Second, reduce smartphone use by replacing it with other activities. For example, you can start new hobbies such as reading books, taking photographs, drawing pictures, or through exercise such as walking or jump rope. Increasing the amount of time you spend talking to your friends or parents in person is also a good idea. Finally, you could effectively use the online site Smartphone Rest Center. If you visit this site, a quick survey can help diagnose your condition and find the right treatment plan. If this doesn't work, you can follow the last step, which is asking for an expert assessment. If you talk to a doctor about your problem, he or she may be able to provide more friendly and personalized solutions. With a proper use strategy rather than a ban, I hope we can all move away from smartphone addiction. If you can get rid of your addiction, you can have a healthy relationship with your smartphone. From now on, try to practice a little and start feeling happy. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you. Going to study in the university. What major?
I want to study sports market.
Sports marketing.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I'm Im So-yeon and I'm in the second year of Cheongsong Girls High School. Have you ever heard about the digital diet? Recently, I find that many teenagers, including me, need this digital diet. In my case, I'm nearly always online. I'm carrying a smartphone in my back pocket all day. I often feeling a mini wave of panic when I can't see that phone in my surroundings. And as a result, that comfort has definitely turned into dependence. Today, I'd like to talk about smartphone addiction, an addiction that many teens share, but something that we usually ignore. A recent study surveyed in South Korea, where 95% of teenagers were considered addicted to smartphones, and showed that 30% of teenagers were considered addicted to smartphone. Definitely, there are some similarities between smartphone addictions to other addictions, like alcohol or cigarettes. For example, when smokers can't get their cigarette, they feel stressed. Likewise, we feel stressed when we can't access our phone or when our battery is about to die. Lately, I've noticed that I don't daydream anymore. I don't daydream because in every spare second I'm on my phone. I don't look out at the window anymore, nor do I look at the trees. But history is full of daydreamers like Albert Einstein or Isaac Newton. Through daydreams, they could discover their wonderful ideas. It's time for us to daydream. Live in the present. Turn off all notifications unrelated to communication from real people. This is your authentic life. And it's so much more rewarding to be present with the people you care about. I just want to make sure that we ask ourselves what our priorities are and what we can do to take on the digital diet. It's up to us to start thinking about it and understand how this digital diet will look like for us. So let's start today. Thank you.
So how long have you prepared this contest?
Just repeating the
Practicing.
script.
How long?
About 2 weeks.
Oh, about 2 weeks hard work. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
네, 이렇게 해서 고등부 콘테스트까지 마쳤습니다. Here we go. Number 1. What does water turn into when it freezes? 둘, 셋, 보여주세요. 오케이, 네, what? 정답은 아이스죠. 얼음입니다. 보여주셔야 돼요. 지금 점수를 매고 있기 때문에. What does ASAP refer to? 자, 여러분 많이 들어보셨을 거예요. 보여주세요. Okay, as soon as possible. As soon as possible. 이 세 분이 맞춰주셨고 앞에 1, 2번은 아쉽게도 못 맞춰주셨습니다. So, what is it? 제가 설명하겠습니다. It is a flying insect that bites your skin to suck your body. What is this insect? 영어로 쓰셔야 됩니다. 굉장히 어렵죠. 둘, 셋, 보여주세요. mosquito. 자, 지금 정답은 지금 1번을 잘 맞추셨나요? mosquito. 자, 1번, 3번만 정답이네요. 와우. 장려상은 진보초 3학년 남세벽 축하합니다. 자, 그리고 우수상은 진보초 4학년 황지민 학생 축하합니다. 자, 그리고 초등부 최우수상입니다. 최우상은 파천초 6학년 안태성입니다. 축하드립니다. 장려상은 현소중학교 1학년 박윤호 축하드립니다. 자, 우수상은 현동중 3학년 박민경 축하드립니다. 자, 그리고 중등부 1등 최우수상은 진보중 3학년 박예빈 축하합니다. 자, 고등부 결과를 발표해 드리겠습니다. 장려상입니다. 성성여고 2학년 신민정 축하드립니다. 우수상은 고등부 우수상은 진보고 2학년 박수진. 자, 그리고 예상하셨죠? 최우수상 조현영 축하드립니다. 상장 초등부 장려상 진보초 2학년 진보초 남세벽. 이 학생은 제4회 청송고등학생 잉글리시 팝 페스티벌 영어 2018년 11월 24일 진보청년연합회장 백찬수 축하드립니다. 초등학교 학생이었어요. 중등부 장려상 현서중 박윤호. 이하 내용은 전과 같습니다. 축하드리겠습니다. 자, 마찬가지로 상장 고등부 장려상 청소년고 신민정. 이하 내용은 전과 같습니다. 장려상 축하드리겠습니다. 자, 우리 세 명 너무나 축하드립니다. 하나, 둘, 셋. 우수상 진보초등학교 4학년 황지민. 이하 내용은 전과 같습니다. 축하드리겠습니다. 네. 현동중학교 3학년 박민경. 이하 내용은 전과 같습니다. 축하드립니다. 입니다. 상장 진보고등학교 2학년 박수진. 내용은 전과 같습니다. 마찬가지로 해외연수권 7만 원의 상품권 드리겠습니다. 기념 촬영할게요. 한글 잘 또박또박 잘 외울 수 있는지 저도 계속 정말 감동스러웠는데 초등부 최우수상 하천초등학교 6학년 안태성. 이 학생은 영어에 대한 흥미와 호기심 육성을 위해 실시한 제4회 청송고등학생 조서와 같은 성적으로 입상하였기에 상장을 수여합니다. 청송고등 청송교육지원청 교육장 김기한. 네, 축하드립니다. 네, 교육부 최우수상 진보중학교 3학년 박예빈. 이하 내용은 전과 같습니다. 축하드립니다. 상장 고등부 최우수상 청송고 2학년 조현영. 이하 내용은
무엇보다 위너예요. 이런 좋은 행사가 청송군에서 계속 이루어진다는 게 정말 너무나 의미 있는 것 같습니다. 장시간 동안 또 본대회를 함께 해주신 학부모님들, 그리고 열정적으로 지도해주신 선생님들, 학생 여러분 수고하셨습니다. 이번 대회가 학생들의 영어에 대한 관심과 또 이 청송군 꿈나무들의 그 진로 향상에 많은 도움이 되길 바라겠습니다. 정말 멋진 행사 준비해주신 진보청년연합회 여러분 박수 부탁드릴게요. 마지막으로 부탁드리겠습니다. 저희 공식적으로 준비한 프로그램을 마치도록 하겠습니다. 내년에 더 좋은 행사로 또 만날 수 있었으면 좋겠습니다. 다시 한번 청송에 방문하고 싶습니다. 여러분 고맙습니다.
영어 공부는 어릴 때부터 부모님 따라서 미군 부대 안에 있는 성당에 가서 그렇게 외국인과 얘기를 하면서 자연스럽게 영어를 배우게 됐습니다. 학교에서는 수업 시간에 집중하고 원어민이랑 대화를 할 기회가 있으면은 그걸 충분히 활용하면서 영어 실력을 그렇게 키웠습니다. 진보청년연합회를 통하여 제가 이런 큰 무대에서 스피치도 할 수 있고 어학연수도 갈 수 있으니까 정말 감사하고 좋은 기회라고 생각합니다.
Bye.